So, this is part 2 of the series of Art as the Wall. As the wall depicts here is that it's just taken the shape of the wall. So in the last year or so I changed the whole thing where there was a lot of bamboo, and I replaced it with the artwork for the main reason to have it there as a kind of reminder that I'm working on it. So these are sort of works in progress, and what I'm doing is working on individual pieces as, you know, I kind of get the inspiration to go for them, like this one here. That's quite, you know, distinction from the other ones here I've got on the wall, because I've worked on a lot of the color sequences that has been previously just a very plain back color fields and then weathered away, because I leave them out in the environment or in the sun and the rain, and then they start to peel, and once that happens, then, you know, they fade. And so these are sort of being worked on a bit more to create a sort of a very different effect. So the whole kind of I guess project is to do with the notion of entropy on one hand, like how humans intervene within whatever it is they want to stop from falling into entropy or chaos. However, with the artwork, I see it as a kind of a process where I'm actually embracing that. But then I might intervene in some sense as a kind of agent that is aligned with the natural process. So I won't try to remove that process, but rather integrate that process in a certain way, like putting clay, polymer clay, where it starts to lift off, so accentuating and keeping it as it was, but freezing it in a sense for a little while until it sort of changes again dramatically, but it actually then freezes at entropy, rather than, say, for example, removing the peeled part